Welcome back to World of Tanks 1.0 with your host Bjorn. Pretty nifty soundtrack, isn't it? Okay, so here's the deal. Burned a few hours trying to figure out settings on my computer, figure out settings in game and everything else. Good news, I've been able to get the game to run perfectly fine and smooth on medium graphics. It looks amazing. I'll have a couple screenshots towards the end of the replay for you. Some screenshots I took of a couple games. The problem is for some odd reason now, my recording system does not want to agree with World of Tanks 1.0 on medium graphics. So once again, I'm back to trying to mess around with settings and everything else, and I just can't get it to work. Tried a couple different other recording systems and fucked around with more settings and drivers, and I've kind of run into a dead end for now. I'm also tired of burning the midnight oil. I've been really cracking on this since the release of 1.0, and essentially now at this point, I'm just completely out of ideas and stumped. It's not a hardware issue. The nice thing is about the recording systems I used and tested and tried and everything else. They give me statistics of like how much am I clocking my computer, every aspect of it, the RAM, the virtual memory, the whole 9 yards, even the processor. I'm barely clocking at 30% while doing recording and playing World of Tanks at the same time. Now, there's a couple spikes here and there, mostly when there's a lot of stuff resin at once. That's why, like, when you watch my World of Warplanes reviews, at the very beginning, as my indicators are appearing on the screen, there's kind of like that little hiccup spot. That's because there's a bunch of resin going on at once. And essentially, the recorder itself is actually overclocking to catch all that. So for now, I'm just going to to give you guys reliable or mostly reliable replays. I'll keep World of Tanks in low graphics for the replays. I mean, honestly, if the game is a great game, how much does the quality of the video really matter? Well, more or less the quality of the graphics. Would you rather have great graphics and a shitty sputter replay, or would you rather have very smooth running replay and see a great game? I would honestly rather see the great game and no spit and sputter. Obviously, there's a lot of people out there right now who are doing World of Tanks replays with the new 1.0, and even if I can get recordings at medium graphics, it doesn't really matter because there's so many others out there. There's Quickie Baby and Mighty Jangles and Surfosh. I'm sure all those guys are running over the medium graphics, so their replays are going to look better anyway. That being said, I enjoy doing the replays. I hope you guys enjoy watching the replays. I got to say thank you to the subscribers and to the likes on the videos. All that really helps the channel. And I really got to give a special thank you out to the people who've been sending me content. And I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to do it as long as you people are giving the likes, as long as people are giving the views. So that being said, here we go. This is a World of Tanks replay 1.0 with my KV-85. We're going to begin this. So here we are, my KV-85. And really putting this game on medium or low graphics, it's really about the same as looking at the way World of Tanks was when it was on medium graphics before 1.0. It doesn't really bug me. I do like the graphics a lot better. I was really, when I got on my rant the other day, I was really irritated because, this was supposed to be all optimized, nice and smooth. And I felt like Wargaming pulled the wool over our eyes. Well, you can't say they lied. It just took a bit of work to make it work. So, KV-85 here. I have the 100 millimeter gun on this. I feel it's the best gun for this. It's got a faster rate of fire than the 122. It's more accurate than the 122. It's all the way around better than the 122 millimeter gun that you can put on the KV-85. That being said, it's not a bad gun, and you should unlock it because it does go on the IS at tier 7, and it's a very good gun for the IS at tier. Well, it's a good gun, not a very good gun for the IS at tier 7, but you definitely need it. So here we go. I'm just going to do the standard battle tactics of a heavy tank. I don't have a whole lot of support down here, so I'm in no rush of going ape shit. Okay, here we are. Oh, I pop a shot and I bounce it off his lower glacis plate. And it wasn't a good connection on the lower glacis. So I fire a blind shot with the T-34-85, I think is. I missed him for sure, as you can see there. Okay, I take a hit, but he tracked me. I take another hit, and this time he actually did damage. But he also took a hit, too, from a 100 millimeter gun. Sure, he didn't like that too much. I'm going to back off a little bit. I'm going to try to reapproach, try and side scrape. Maybe going to pull out a little bit. Aim, fire. I believe that shot actually hit. You'll see that at the end here. All right, so here comes the T-28 trying to flank the Rudy, and I'm going to focus on the Rudy or the T-28, and there we go. Kill the T-28. Problem is the Rudy's still dead, and now I am one lonely soul down here. Try to peek out a little bit to see if the T-34-85 is trying to flank me, and trying to get some help down here. You know, that T-67, it'd be great if that T-67 could shift over and maybe help out. Hopefully Artie's at least paying attention to what's going on. I fire a blind shot there in the bush in hopes that the T-34-85 was still there, and apparently he wasn't. He actually moved, because there he is now. Fire the shot, a little slow in the draw. Alright, go to side scrape, and I take a hit. Alright, that sucked. But now I'm pre-aimed. If he pokes back out, I'm pre-aimed, and I can get the kill on him. It looks like he might be trying to run away. But I'm not going to get overly anxious here. I mean, I can't afford to trade any more hit points than I already have. I don't know where the OI experimental is. I don't know where the OI is. So I got to play careful. Okay, so now I know where the OI experimental is. Okay, that helps. I'm going to peek out a bit, try and see if I can't refine that T-34-85, and I find the OI. Pop a shot into him, and I'm actually going to quickly here switch to premium ammo. You know, I don't need the premium ammo if I got time to aim for shots. And if I had hit points to trade, I could easily pen them. But straight up, I don't got time to trade shots. I gotta make every shot count. There we go. There's another shot into the OI. So I'm gonna punish him. Call me a gold spammer if you will. I don't care. I got the credits. I can spend the credits to make sure I can hold this corner for my team. Right now, my team is capping. So that's good. That's a plus. I still don't know where the T-34-85 is, which kind of has me concerned. I kind of feel like he's waiting for me, waiting in ambush, waiting for me to maybe get hit again and to pop out and try to kill me. And right now the OI is still hiding, so I don't know where he is either, which also has me concerned. So, all right, now I'm going to start to try to push, and surprise. And I just took a hit from the OI. Okay, so there we go. So I'm one shot for him. He's a one shot for me. The problem is, there's the T-34-85 on the map. Hopefully the enemy artillery's not paying attention. I'm going to rush that OI and try and bag that kill. There we go. Closing in, and my team capped it before I could find the OI. So there we go. Got a victory there. always nice to getting a win. So there we go. There's the stats. As you can see, I did like 1122 damage. But this brings up that I did 1,363. So I definitely hit with a blind shot on the T-34-85. And I grabbed a high caliber. So that was nice. I am so shit sometimes. So here, I'll pull up the actual team score. And there's the actual team score. So definitely top, because of the high caliber, I easily did top damage between the two teams. So it wasn't a bad game by me, and it wasn't a bad game by the T-34-85. He did pretty well himself, and so did the Rudy on my team. My team was just slightly better. I'm not sure why I'm looking at this, and a third of the team on both sides did 0 damage. I don't know what the hell that's about. I just let that go. So here we go. Here's a couple screenshots. So here I took a screenshot of my Scorpion on one of the maps. I can't remember the name of this map right now. They changed. This map had one name, but they changed it to a new name. God, I just really Mannerheim or something like that. But so you can see look at it. You can see. First off, this has a whitewash, so you can't really see the snow effects on the steel. But the big thing to point out is here you can actually see the snow effects on the tires. One thing I also pointed out, and I pointed it out to one of my buddies earlier today, I noticed towards the end of the game when I was driving around that there was so much snow stuck to the tires, you couldn't see the tire rubber anymore. All you could see was snow stuck to the tires and the rims. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, those are tires. If you haven't watched the inside of the Chieftain's hatch for the M56 Scorpion, you'll get a chance to do so. I'll make sure I post a link to it with this replay. Now here's another screenshot I did. As you can see, my M56 Scorpion, as I'm heading towards this bush, I'm kicking up all kinds of snow as I'm driving. The water effects looks amazing. When you drive through the water, it looks great. You can see trees in the background and stuff like that. I mean, it looks really good. I really wished I could do the replays on medium settings so you can actually see how great the environment is. And then here's one I did of my Primo Victorian. Once again, I'm driving through like a farmer's field, and I'm kicking up all kinds of soil and dirt behind me. There you go. You got a good shot of the Primo Victoria. And actually, the one thing I can mention before, and you can find it in my older replay, and I'll post a link with the video to that too. I did a earlier Primo Victoria replay, but it was a 922 replay. And you could make out Primo Victoria like signed on top of the turret, but it wasn't very crisp. It wasn't very clean. You could just sort of make it out. I'm not even sure if you can make it out in the replay, honestly. But as I played this game, I took it and looked at the signature because that was one thing I remembered. And Primo Victoria is very crisp, very clean on the turret. And, shoot, I tried to get a screenshot, and I can't seem to find it of, in this battle, my tank got destroyed. And I wanted to get a good screenshot of it, but it looked really good. Excuse me. So, graphics looks good. Even the tank tracks in the soil look a hell of a lot better, look more realistic. The tracers look good. The water effects looks good. Everything looks good. I got things running crisp. I got things running clean. But like I said, it wasn't as easy as I would have liked. I would have pretty much liked where I just fired my game up, set medium graphics, clicked play, or clicked battle, and rolled out. It took a bit more work than that, but I got it to work. I just wish I could get it to record like that. But so there you go. I hope you actually enjoyed this 1.0 replay, and I hope to do some more, and I'll see you next time.